The COVID-19 pandemic has severely affected our country. Our movements are restricted. Businesses have lost their customers. Many establishments have closed, and workers have lost their jobs. But there is no other way but to adapt. In this year's National Science and Technology Week, the DOST Regional Office 7 presents its steadfast commitment in science and technology, anchored with the theme, Agham at Teknolohiya, ang tugon sa hamon ng panahon. Despite the turbulent periods caused by the pandemic, the DOST 7 copes up by adapting to virtual work and hybrid events and activities, but with the usual delivery of services. Come and join us in our project launching activities in the region during the new normal. We are off to the province of Cebu, launching of the Smart Food Value Chain Facility and Manufacturing Village, dubbed as Lab at First Sight.
To ensure and improve the quality of the agri-based commodities, we saw the need to develop product testing capabilities in the community-based Smart Food Value Chain Facility. Thus, the Department of Science and Technology Regional Office 7 and the Lamak Multipurpose Cooperative launched its first ever Smart Food Value Chain Facility and Manufacturing Village in Barangay Colonia, Municipality of Tuburan.
The facility has a unique dual food production area, one for fish processing and another for cocoa-based commodities. Both areas consist of separate drying, storage, changing, packaging, and receiving zones. The facility also proudly features the very first on-site and mobile food microbiology laboratory in the province of Cebu. The DOST 7 funded a total of 1,980,000 pesos for the procurement of top-of-the-line laboratory equipment that were acquired from Germany. The equipment include a moist heat autoclave, biological incubator, dry storage chamber, a Class 2 biosafety cabinet, pH meter, moisture meter, digital scale, and a water activity meter. The laboratory will be providing basic standards and testing services that will ensure the safety and quality of products distributed in the countryside. DOST's project, S&T, support for the development of smart food value chain through product development and quality improvement of agri-based commodities in Barangay Colonia, Municipality of Tuburan, Cebu. Launching of My Neighborhood Handyman app under the DOST 7 and IPI Foundation Incorporated's project, S&T, support for skilled Filipino distant workers. My Neighborhood Handyman is a mobile application that caters repair and general services to the public, especially during the pandemic. It is a platform for the migrant and skilled workers who lost their job during the pandemic to earn while providing basic and essential home services. The landing pages. Users of the mobile application can register as a client or a service provider. The booking feature enables the users to reserve their chosen service provider. The search feature allows users to look for available skilled home service providers. The clients may also filter their search by category of services, name of provider, and location. On the Clients tab, the profile of the user and the booking status can be seen. A funding assistance amounting to 768,000 pesos was released to IPI Foundation for the implementation of the My Neighborhood Handyman project. Part of the implementation is the recruitment of service providers conducted through the use of social media and introducing the project in the island of Olango. An orientation and training was conducted and participated by the skilled workers in Lapu-Lapu City and Olango Island. The My Neighborhood Handyman project launching and app run held virtually. My Neighborhood Handyman app, the new trend in the repair industry.
It is for this reason that I'm grateful to the efforts of the Department of Science and Technology in innovating the country's supply chain to help not just the food manufacturing industry adapt to the new normal, but also generating marketing opportunities for farmers. I commend Secretary Fortunato de la Peña and Governor Gwendolyn Garcia and Lamac Multipurpose Cooperative in their efforts to improve the lives of the people through initiatives such as this.
Next stop is the province of Siquijor. Bismacofa Food Value Chain launching in the town of Enrique Villanueva, Siquijor.
Currently, Bismacofa has been granted worth 700,000 pesos from DOST Region 7 to implement community empowerment through science and technology, which focuses on peanut production and vermicomposting. The project on peanut production started last July 2020, and the peanut crops are now ready for harvest within the 3rd and 4th week of January 2021, covering a total area of 3 hectares.
Paghatag sa DOST shredder na magamit namo diri sa among pagkuha ang niya ang sayong ikatabang sa bagong teknolohiya sa pag maagi ang pagtanong sa mani na sa binagong nga pinapagi gamitan sa makabagong teknolohiya. Among nakita nga sa among i-harvest karon nga mani nakulay siya o ikatabang sa tuwian sabi na among kining masustinian sa maabot ng mga adlaw. So muna kong pagkuhan, pasalamat sa DOST Region 7 sa ayuda nga ilang ihatag kanaw diri sa among barangay.
Nihit daw ang variety nga ilang giproseso sama sa variety PN5 or variety PN10 nga kining mga variety nga giila nga very edible for processing. Nananom kita og mani ang abot atong iproseso gamon og peanut butter, peanut brittle, peanut crunch ug lain pang mga produkto gikan sa mani. Ato kining ibaliga, ato kining i-package, ato kining butangan og desente nga packaging og labeling ug ato ibaligya sa mga local ug foreign tourists nga moani sa isla. Naa dinhi ang value adding activity. Pwede nato ibaligya ang mga mani ngadto sa mga processors. Ang DOST nagatan-aw og maayo nga proyekto nga makatampo kita sa 10-point agenda sa atong pinalangga nga Presidente Duterte. Karon masulbad ang kalisod nga atong giatubang ug makapaambit kita nga musaka ang ekonomiya sa nasod. Sa 10-point agenda, bisan tagaan nato og importansya ang tulo sama sa promoting rural and value chain development towards increasing agriculture and rural enterprise activity and tourism. So dinhi palang nahaom na dayon ang atong proyekto sa SIST. Ikaduhang agenda, improving social protection program to protect the poor. Sa karon, daghang ahensya nga nagtabang og pagpalambo sa barangay Bitaom. Ang DOST sa peanut production o vermicompost production. Ikatulo nga agenda, promoting science and technology to enhance innovation and creativity towards self-sustaining and inclusive development. Sa pulo nga agenda, ang tulo tutukan sa DOST. Ang pito, bahin-bahinon sa ubang ahensya. Sa makausa, welcome to this project launching ug atong hugupan ang pagpalambo sa atong probinsya ug makatampo usab kita sa pag-uswag sa ekonomiya sa nasod. Maayong adlaw ug daghang salamat.
Our very own Secretary of DOST, Honorable Fortunato P. De La Piña, DOST officers and staff, national, regional, and provincial offices. I wish to express my heartfelt appreciation and gratitude, especially to Secretary De La Piña, for answering my request to assist our feed mills project in the province of Secure. For the information, we raise cattle that produce one of the best quality beef as researched by UPLB scientists. Thank you, DOST, for this noble project of yours.
Let me congratulate and thank the hardworking science community headed by DOST Secretary, of course, Fortunato de la Peña, for their dedication to service, especially during this pandemic. On behalf of the beneficiary communities, particularly in our province of Siquijor, I send my heartfelt appreciation and gratitude to the DOST for extending assistance to these communities. Daghang salamat, DOST.
Ang salamat sa DOST sa pagkakataon ng ayuda
sa peanut production.
We now move to the province of Negros Oriental. Spotlighting Saints Baked Delights, a DOST setup beneficiary and first licensee of FNRI's Enhanced Nutribun Technology in Region 7.
We are a client of DOST sa ila setup program, small enterprise technology upgrade program.
DOST's program setup. Donor na half bagger 15 kilos.
We attended soft launching and virtual forum last July 2020 para sa Enhanced Nutribun. After that, we submitted a letter of intent to become adopter of the Enhanced Nutribun, and with the help of DOST, Negros Oriental, they endorse our company to be a technology licensee. And then DOST, FNRI, they conducted inspection sa amon production. After that, we submitted all the documents required. The DOST FNRI conducted also virtual inspection sa amon production. And then after that, our company signed the technology licensing agreement after passing the assessment of DOST FNRI as adopter of the Enhanced Nutribun technology. And on October 2020, our company together with other companies nationwide, we attended a 2-day virtual training para sa enhanced Nutribon technology. And then on the same month, DOST FNRI issued a certificate sa among company, sa Saints Bake Delights, as official licensee of the enhanced Nutribon technology for Negros Oriental, Region 7, and Siquijor. On November 2020, NNC, National Nutrition Council, Region 7, through its field officer, si Miss Crystal Bakay, inquire siya regarding sa supply sa enhanced Nutribon, kaya naa sila'y feeding program for the pregnant women. And last December, we were able to soft launch.
The DOST Negros Oriental staff joined the community outreach of the Rotary Club of Dumaguete East in December 2020. The RCDE included e-Nutribons in their gift packages, which were distributed to 75 needy families in Bolok-Bolok, Dawin. The DOST Negros Oriental promoted the e-Nutribon during ELCAC, Serbisyo sa Barangay events. DOST Negros Oriental linked the firm with NIA and Farmer Irrigators Association to ensure the supply of squash for e-Nutribon production. Our last project visit is in the province of Bohol. The Bohol PSTC, headed by Ms. Vina Antopina, launched 3 projects. Accelerating S&T on women advocacy through economic empowerment and establishing fish and coconut-based responsible enterprise in the municipalities of Balilihan and Talibon. The main objective of this project is to establish and operate gender-responsive, technology-based enterprises, utilizing local resources to enhance economic development in response to the COVID-19 pandemic.
COVID-19 pandemic and the adverse effects that come with it has affected the province of Bohol, whose primary economic activities rely on tourism. Many displaced workers and returning Boholano OFWs are now jobless, and most of them are women. Aside from the job losses, the provincial government of Bohol has forecasted that there will be a possible interruption of the steady flow of necessities in the province due to the granulated lockdowns in Manila. DOST Bohol Provincial Office has been tasked to develop necessary products out of the local resources available on the island in place of the commercially made products which delivery may be hampered. Being an island province, we have abundant resources for coconuts and fish.
The DOST Bohol PSTC team has developed a project on creating coconut-based cleaning agents, personal care products, and cooking oil. Small-scale manufacturing villages will be established to give communities job and livelihood opportunities. The project beneficiaries are the women from 4 identified barangays in Balilihan under the Balilihan Association of Women for Development. The products developed will be sold at terminals and refilling stations in public markets. Series of trainings were conducted by a competent PSTC staff with the assistance of DOST scholars who were initially trained to oversee the product. Quality control assurance for the beneficiaries in order to come up with good quality products. Product launching was held in Balilihan, showcasing 7 product lines with variations that total to 12 products. The highlight was the refilling kiosks, fully designed by PSTC staff and fabricated at Bohol PSTC. On the other hand, the fish-based processing activities in Talibon commenced in April 2021. Moving on to the 2nd Congressional District of Bohol, the island municipality of President Carlos P. Garcia. A CEST project was launched in March. The project is about developing the island as an inclusive, sustainable, and resilient community through S&T interventions.
Aquaculture is the main industry at present CPG. The island has the highest poverty incidence in terms of socio-economic indicators. Given the above indicator, provision of S&T interventions to address these prevailing unfavorable socio-economic conditions is needed. The island has an annual catch of approximately 4,200 metric tons of different fish and crabs caught and sold by the fishermen in the whole municipality. The fishermen are having problems on the preservation and storage of these fish while transporting to prospective buyers, especially during the harvest season, due to the limited supply of potable ice in the area. As a result, the fishermen are forced to sell their caught fish at a very low price. During the phase 1 of the project, a fish-based livelihood was developed. Considering, however, the processing capacity of the People's Organization that just started in its operations, a significant volume of fish is still likely to be sold at a very low price. Thus, establishment of a mini ice plant is essential.
The long-term outcome of this project is to empower the vulnerable communities of the municipality of President CPG, especially those barangays where deprivation of the basic indicators are high. The strategy is to support the livelihood initiatives of the community, particularly the fisher folks. Another project from the 2nd Congressional District was launched in April in the municipality of Ubay. The project is entitled Provision of S&T Interventions to support the municipality of Ubay as a Science Municipality Smarter LGU.
The project aims to strengthen the community resiliency through the deployment of a digital science and technology library to 25 public elementary and secondary schools, adoption of technology on e-governance solutions to 10 barangays, and upgrading the packaging and capping technologies of Bohol Dairy Products Association in the production of milk.
Going back to the city of Tagbilaran, a chocolate processing training center has started in March. This is fully operated by deaf-mute students of Bohol Deaf Academy. The project aims to empower the hearing-impaired community in Bohol through skills in chocolate making. Upgrading the skills in the production of different cacao products is an opportunity for our hearing-impaired community to augment the needed workforce of the cacao processors in the region. Chocolate making requires qualities that are mostly inherent with deaf persons. They opt to work on things that don't demand much effort in communicating. Cacao-based products, particularly chocolates, require specific skills that entail precision, accuracy, and concentration. DOST Bohol supports BDA's vocational training program to further develop the skills of deaf students that would enable them to be skilled workers and even come up with their own businesses. The cacao processing learning activity will soon be part of the curriculum as one of the Tech Voc electives for senior high school students.
Good day, Secretary Fortunato de la Peña, and to the DOST family. I wish to thank you personally for the support you have given our Coconut Hub manufacturing village in Balili, Bohol. It is the first integrated coconut hub in Bohol, and there is great excitement and anticipation that with this hub, we will be able to showcase the promise of better value-added products for consumers, resulting in higher incomes for our farmers. My congratulations to your dedicated team who held our hands throughout this project. We hope you will continue to guide and assist us as we unlock more value-added products in the days to come. Thank you and see you in Bohol very soon for the launch of our Coconut Hub products. Mabuhay ang DOST!
The role of our women and the role of the DOST in transforming lives will definitely add to sustainable growth and development in our island province. We are hoping and praying that the DOST will continue in its crusade of bringing appropriate technology to the countrysides so that quality production can be achieved and we can also maximize our capacities to contribute towards economic growth and development, especially in this time of the pandemic and especially in our recovery efforts for a better Philippines.
I would like to especially mention our DOST team in Bohol. Their tireless effort and passion in guiding our workers have inspired us immensely. We assure you that we will make good use of everything that you have taught us.
On behalf of my local government, I would like to thank DOST family, especially to Secretary Fortunato de la Piña. My LGU just received 2 projects this year. The Starbucks for the public schools and the newly established ice maker machine. Yung ice ay malaking bagay talaga sa mga fisher folks natin, since ang ice ang buhay ng isda. So we're expecting this year, the fishermen will have a higher income, hoping we can have more projects, we can be partners in our development in our municipality. We're planning to establish a crab meat picking station for the wives of our fishermen, and I hope DOST will still be our partner.
In the face of the adversities ahead of us, the DOST-7 is making the headway in adapting to the new normal, while our heart to deliver good service through science and technology continues. 2021 National Science and Technology Week in the Central Visayas region.